He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Mbolo. Into the channel. Okafor. Romero gets a foot in here. Romero with the clearance. And it's Rodriguez. Akanji. Freuler. Embolo! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. Martinez, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Simeone, he whips it across. Too long and over the line. Granit Xhaka. Akanji shifted upfield. Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vidmar clears it away. That's going to go a long way. Simeone. Very nicely done. Cut it out. Zakaria. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. Alvedi. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. And it's Rodriguez. Now it's Okafor. That is lovely. Granit Xhaka. That's a good ball. Embolo. It's Embolo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Embolo is offering a wry smile there.
Romero attempts a clearance. Aimed in towards... Goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
De Paul. Messi. Romero forwards and with intent. Alvarez! That was mighty close. Physical challenge.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them?
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Messi. Freuler. Okafor. Argentina are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Granit Xhaka. Argentina needing to chase the game already. And here's Embolo. That's an excellent interception. Messi. De Paul. Simeone, out towards the flank. McAllister. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Played out wide. Simeone. Messi. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. Freuler. And it's Embolo. Embolo knocks it out wide. Offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Senesi, gently done. Moved on forwards. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. And here's Alvarez. And it's been played through. Now it's Simeone. Tries to get it clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Romero played back in. Simeone takes a shot! Deftly away.
Simeone really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's shifting through the... There's the shot! Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Okafor. Oh, that's neat. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Wonderful save by Martinez. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's a good run he's making there. Lovely bit of skill. Romero. Messi's cross. Not one of his best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Freuler, and it's played forward. Embolo. Hit into the middle. Vidmar has failed to find anyone. De Paul, Romero, Messi, Romero, Messi. It's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Akanji, Elvedi, aim forwards. And it's Embolo. Embolo proves just a little bit too strong. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. McAllister. Simeone played with finesse. Clearly not happy with that. Granit Xhaka. Decent progress down the left. De Paul. Acuna. De Paul. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Freuler. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. De Paul. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a corner. Okafor. Rodriguez shifted upfield. That's good play. And it's Embolo. McAllister. And it's played forward. Acuna. Kanji makes the interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great reaction! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
They've played it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's been taken short. Romero. Gets the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Elvedi, gently done. Freuler. Vidmar, and he goes cross-field. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. And here's Xhaka. Xhaka gets flagged offside. Romero. Alvarez. Argentina, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Now it's a Bolo. And the shot! Acuna forwards and with intent. De Paul. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Okafor is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Senesi, aim forwards. Zakaria, played out towards the right wing. Freuler. So who's he picking out? Nice interception, well timed. Romero, forwards and with intent. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. And he's put a shade too much on that. Freuler. a throw-in. Acuna. Nice looking ball. And they've got rid. Simeone. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Embolo. It's Embolo! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Zakaria. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. And it's Zakaria. Freuler. Defending of the desperate variety. Alvarez.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Okafor going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Okafor. Xhaka. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Okafor tries looking up for options on the left. Ball is over the line. Paredes. Paredes, gently done. De Paul. Simeone. Played out wide. Time to deliver. Messi plays it short. Oh, that's nice. Okafor wins the duel this time. Acuna. McAllister. And here's Messi. Paredes. De Paul. De Paul, backward it goes. De Paul. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Messi goes short. And that is going out for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. And it's Rodriguez. Senesi is there and he can get that clear. Paredes. The message is clear, none shall pass. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero. McAllister. Senesi. That's been drilled forward. Messi is onto it in a flash. Akanji. Alvedi. Akanji. Now that's well seen too. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. He's on it, can he get away? That's good defending, very good defending. Granit Xhaka. And Bolo. Granit Xhaka. Moved on forwards. And that is out of play. McAllister. Senesi. Simeone. Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Simeone. Oh, such a clever touch. McAllister. Paredes. Oh, nice touch. Simeone. Rodriguez gets it away. Granit Xhaka. Romero. Romero shifted upfield. Gets it away. De Paul. Okafor. And it's played forward. And here's Mbolo. Mbolo played out to the left flank. And it's Xhaka. Now it's Okafor. Nice control. Now it's Freuler. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Alvarez. Otamendi. Otamendi, it's a sharp pass. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And here's Embolo. Rodriguez. Okafor. The ball does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the right. He is through here. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Granit Xhaka. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? Akanji. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Okafor. De Paul wins the duel this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Akanji. Zakaria. And it's Embolo. Proves too strong. Otamendi forwards and with intent. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Paredes. Otamendi. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. That's very neat. Acuna looking to get on the end of this. Climbs up big! Okafor. Vidmar hurtling down that right flank. Freuler has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Acuna gets in to thwart him. And that has been clubbed away. Acuna did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Zakaria. Elvedi shifted upfield. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Elvedi. Freuler. Zakaria. Oh, good spread. And it's Zakaria. Played out to the right. The cross comes in. Otamendi tries to clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Embolo. And the finish! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Going for goal! Rodriguez with the short one. Okafor turns and goes back. Xhaka. Alvedi. Vidmar knocks it out wide, and he's managed to get free. Okafor!
Switzerland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Alvarez, now he's off and running. Senesi, moved on forwards. Simeone. Acuna. He is just caressing the ball. McAllister.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's got away. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a super give and go. Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the chance, surely! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Granit Xhaka. Okafor. He's found a way through. Rodriguez. A chance to play it in. And it's Xhaka. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Romero getting this one clear. Zakaria. And there's the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbolo spread out to the left. Granit Xhaka. And here's Mbolo. Over to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Five minutes left on the clock. Acuna, good-looking ball. Alvedi. And here's Mbolo. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi, gently done.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
De Paul. Otamendi has played it long.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's played forward. De Paul. Messi. Alvarez. Out to the right. Back into the middle.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Freuler. McAllister. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, les informamos la zona del presente.
Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Played into space out wide. Romero makes the interception. McAllister. De Paul. Messi. Alvarez. Played out towards the right wing. Romero. And it's claimed by the keeper. Okafor. Now it's Xhaka. Xhaka looks to the other side. Freuler. Gets into some space. And it's been taken short. Gridma tries making a foray down the right. Oh, shooting chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Romero. And it's Xhaka. Xhaka. Oh, it's played into the area. And they've got rid. Romero. Messi. Otamendi. Paredes. Senesi, nicely aimed pass. Romero. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Freuler. Elvedi forwards and with intent. Referee's given a throw. Paredes. Romero. Senesi. De Paul. And it's played forward. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Xhaka. Xhaka! It's off target and by quite a way.
Granit Xhaka probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Messi. Romero. Driving forward. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
McAllister. Otamendi shifted upfield. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Okafor. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul, aim forwards. Simeone. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. McAllister. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Played into the middle. That's not going far. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Embolo. Proves too strong. Well, they could break here. Simeone.
Simeone? Well, he was given the time and room.
A chance, surely! Just a whisker away. Nicely intercepted. Romero, gently done. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez proves just a little bit too strong. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Embolo. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Senesi, aim forwards. Acuna, forwards and with intent. Zakaria. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. Xhaka. Now it's Okafor. Oh, such a clever touch. Climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Messi. It's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Xhaka. Back into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Simeone. Elvedi gets over and intercepts. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Searching pass he's played there. So who's he picking out? Rodriguez could try cutting inside here. Can he deliver? Granit Xhaka. Real chance! Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Switzerland have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Moved on forwards. Simeone played through into space. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Simeone's cross. Akanji gets it clear. Freuler. And it's played forward. Played in with purpose. That's the throw. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Zakaria. Alvedi. Zakaria. He's found a way through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred.
Switzerland, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Freuler. Freuler. In it comes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a mighty effort! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The keeper gets his hands on it. Freuler. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, the movement is slick. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alvedi does really well to win the ball there. Simeone. The ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Rodriguez can get it clear. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Davey is there, and he can get that clear. Messi plays it short. Zakaria. Zakaria receives it in a wide position. He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the right. And it's Xhaka. And it's played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Otamendi gets it away. Acuna. Acuna shifted upfield. Akanji aimed forwards. Played into space. Paredes. Paredes forwards and with intent. He can get that clear. Xhaka. Zakaria. Half-time getting close now. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone for goal!
Argentina, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Now it's Sambolo, and he's searching through. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Otamendi gets rid without sophistication. Freuler. Romero. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Paredes. Romero. Otamendi. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Zakaria. Well timed, excellent interception. Acuna. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Decent progress down the left. Okafor gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed in towards the centre. De Paul, and it's played forward. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw-in. McAllister's cross. Akanji can get it clear. In again. Akanji tries to clear. And it's McAllister. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Okafor. Rodriguez, can he get onto this? He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's run loose here. Okafor. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. And the shot! And again! Okafor have it back and can go again. Now it's Okafor. That is lovely. Moved on forwards. Messi. And here's Alvarez. And he's away. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. Flora, gently done. Zakaria. And here's Embolo. Freuler is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Acuna moved on forwards. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez spread out to the left. Messi. Okafor. Zakaria. Elbow goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Freuler. Played into space out wide. Could move up a gear here. McAllister. Lobbed in behind. Gets it away. It's a throw-in. Tries to cross. That's an excellent interception.
Switzerland clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi. And it's played forward. Okafor. Okafor on a charge down the left. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Okafor chooses to go back. Paredes attempts a clearance. Switzerland have got it back and they'll have another go. Freuler. Alvedi. Freuler. Zakaria. That's tidy. Vidmar, and he's gone backward here. Freuler. Oh, good spread. Here's a shot! Senesi gets good distance on it. And it's Zakaria. Xhaka has created one goal already. Simeone. Otamendi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Akanji. Okafor. Xhaka. Okafor. Embolo. A lot of space ahead of him. Great challenge, time to perfection. Senesi shifted upfield. McAllister forwards and with intent. Okafor, and it's Embolo. He's got to be in here. Now it's Embolo, and the shot! Deftly away. The message is clear, none shall pass. Paredes. Acuna. Otamendi. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Paredes. McAllister. Granit Xhaka, aim forwards. He has found the way through. Okafor's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Simeone. Alvarez. And he's running for... He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. De Paul. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. De Paul, gently done. Xhaka wins the duel this time. And he's managed to get free. Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. Embolo. Zakaria. Okafor. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister.
Switzerland have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Paredes. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Romero. Played out to the right. Out to the right. De Paul. Romero. De Paul. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Argentina, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Good work on the right flank here. And the finish!
Oh no,
could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very difficult. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Akanji gets across to intercept that. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Zakaria. Elvedi played over towards the opposite flank. Okafor goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And here's Embolo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, smashing header! Goal, Switzerland! Into the lead once more. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
De Paul, and it's played forward. Argentina have reclaimed it. It's Rodrigo De Paul. Turns and goes back. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Messi played out towards the right wing. De Paul. And here's Messi. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Cleared without complication. Paredes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Danger averted for now. Moved on forwards.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Zakaria. Showing good feet. Freuler. Embolo. That's good defending, very good defending.
Switzerland can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Romero driven forward. Elvedi. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. And it's Xhaka. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. Ricardo Rodriguez. And here's Xhaka. Xhaka, now the ball in. And that has been clubbed away. Now that's a fine challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez.
Switzerland really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
McAllister. Paredes. Thinks one through. Alvedi is there and he can get that clear. Alvedi getting this one clear. Okafor shifted upfield. Bolo. Clearly not happy with that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Argentina can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent. There's the whistle. Senesi. Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Oh, it's played into the area. Zakaria. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. And it's played forward. McAllister. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. McAllister. De Paul. Senesi. Acuna. De Paul. Alvarez. Zakaria wins the duel this time. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. It's a throw-in. De Paul. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Akanji. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Referee's given a throw. Granit Xhaka. A searching ball out wide. Out for a throw. Otamendi. Paredes. Otamendi. McAllister. Paredes. Otamendi gently done. Alvedi. Simeone. Acuna. Senesi. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's been played through. Romero. Proves too strong. Romero is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Bullish header! Goal! Argentina! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Switzerland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Akanji. Xhaka, and he goes cross-field. He's onto it in a flash. Zakaria. Played out to the right. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Now it's Simeone. Alvarez. It's run loose here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Switzerland going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Alvarez. Messi played out to the left flank.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
McAllister. Senesi shifted upfield. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That'll be a throw-in. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. Okafor. No way through. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Zakaria is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Romero. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Okafor. Akanji forwards and with intent. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. Now who's going to be first to this? Acuna. Simeone. Gently done. That's the throw. And it's Messi. That is good strength. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbolo. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Xhaka. Freuler. Oh, good spread. And it's a corner. Senesi attempts a clearance. McAllister, aim forwards. Ricardo Rodriguez. Xhaka looks to the other side. Freuler. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
DePaul. McAllister. Otamendi gently down. Freuler. Zakaria. Freuler. And here's Mbolo. Lovely, now then. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbolo is offering a right smile there.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Zakaria. Takes the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's in plenty of space here. And it's Simeone. Messi. Okafor, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Akanji. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. We get a throw in. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Romero. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Bolo. Freuler. Gets into some space. Takes aim and crosses. Simeone has found the net here, of course. Now then, the ball's come loose. To Paul! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Freuler. Searching pass he's played there. Zakaria is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Freuler. Out of play for a goal kick. De Paul. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Romero. Messi's cross. Elvedi with the clearance. And Bolo. Moved on forwards. Ricardo Rodriguez. Embolo. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Xhaka. Zakaria, and it's lofted through here. And he thumps it clear. There will be a throw-in. Zakaria. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
And it's played forward. And it's Messi. Romero. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Romero. Messi. And Bolo. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Simeone. Paredes. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. McAllister played into space. Senesi. Acuna. Simeone, spread out to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Messi plays it short. Showing good feet. And here's McAllister. Acuna. Paredes. Alvarez goes for a shot! Tries to get it clear. Simeone. Good take, and is he in? Danger averted for now. Romero. Paredes. Paredes forwards and with intent. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, it's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's tidy. And it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Paredes shifted upfield. Messi. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Okafor. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Otamendi. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Rodriguez does really well to win the ball there. Zakaria. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Zakaria. Akanji forwards and with intent. Romero. Messi. Alvarez. De Paul. Romero. Now here's the delivery. Acuna. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Alvarez. Akanji wins the duel this time. And they've got rid. Freuler. Freuler. Embolo. De Paul. Romero. McAllister. That's a look and plays it forward. And that was nowhere near his best. Zakaria, just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Romero gets it away. Embolo. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Akanji, aim forwards. Freuler. And here's Embolo. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Okafor just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
McAllister. Messi looks to get on the end of this. And here's Alvarez. Out to the right. Hit into the middle. Oh, easy pickings there. Senesi. McAllister. Okafor. Okafor. And it's Rodriguez. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Messi. De Paul. And here's De Paul. Messi. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? And here's Messi. De Paul. De Paul. Played into the middle. And he's there to get it away. Romero. And here's Messi. He is through here. Kanji tries to clear. De Paul. Is the shot on? Now it's Messi. Paredes. Played back in. And here's Alvarez. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Xhaka. Okafor. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Switzerland have reclaimed it. Xhaka. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Elvedi, gently done. Freuler. Zakaria. And it's Xhaka. And Bolo. Oh, good take and a good big chance! Romero getting this one clear. Freuler. Now it's and can he finish it? Denied by an instinctive save.
Zakaria actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Looking here to chip it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, they could be caught out here. Defending of the desperate variety. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Shot a goal! Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Zakaria. Moved on forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Romero. Aimed in towards the centre. Alvedi is there and he can get that clear. Romero. Oh, that's nice. He has found the way through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Out to the left it goes. Acuna. Zakaria. Driving on, a real charge here. Vidmar, and that's aimed into the middle. A corner it is then. And the cutback. Over to the left. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. And it's Rodriguez. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. Senesi tries to clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking to go deep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Switzerland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Otamendi. Simeone. Acuna. Done delicately. Chips it through. And it's made its way to him. Out to the left it goes. Acuna. Now here's the delivery.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Zakaria. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Senesi. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Senesi. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. And Bolo. Good chance here! And the lead stays intact, just.
And Bolo was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Senesi, driven forward. The ball shifted upfield.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Elvedi played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? Played into space out wide. And it's Xhaka. Zakaria. The final 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Can he get onto this? McAllister.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Acuna cuts out the pass. De Paul. Romero. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's played into the area.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Granit Xhaka. Romero gets rid without sophistication.
Switzerland really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
McAllister. Senesi. Otamendi. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Your thoughts on today's game? There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Elvedi can get it clear. Xhaka. McAllister. Very nicely done. Oh, it's a great ball here. Bolo. Xhaka aim forwards. He is through here. Big shot, Freuler! Goal, Switzerland! There is the breakthrough. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Xhaka does really well to win the ball there.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Okafor in acres of space out wide. That has been knocked clear. McAllister played over towards the opposite flank. Okafor. And here's Mbolo. In it comes. And that has been cleared. Simeone. McAllister, gently done. Paredes. Acuna. Simeone. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Defending of the desperate variety. He has found a way through. That is good strength. Now it's Xhaka. Oh, he's in! Great chance! And another try! Danger averted for now. Showing good feet. And it's Rodriguez. Oh, it's played into the area.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Ricardo Rodriguez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Senesi. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Granit Xhaka. And here's Mbolo. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Simeone. Acuna forwards and with intent. Extravagant effort! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Freuler looks to the other side. Xhaka. He's on it, can he get away? Freuler, given the lift of his goal. Out to the left it goes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Messi. Romero. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? He's had a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Played into space out wide. Okafor. Lovely feet. Okafor's cross. Acuna gets rid without sophistication. Akanji. And it's Zakaria. And back out it comes. Zakaria. And here's Embolo. Vidmar. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Embolo really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
De Paul. McAllister. Senesi shifted upfield, calmly anticipates. Alvedi. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Granit Xhaka will play through for the wide man. Okafor. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Ricardo Rodriguez. McAllister. Paredes. Messi. Great work on the overlap. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Only partially clear. Keeper's got good distance on that. Zakaria. Oh, good spread. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Xhaka. Xhaka tries to dink it through. Can he deliver? Great position here. And here's him. He's having a shot! Oh, that's nice. Vidmar has been caught there. It's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alvarez tries to clear. And that's been repelled. There are a few waiting for it. Rodriguez. Zakaria. And it's hoisted clear. Alvarez going full tilt down the left. Simeone. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Xhaka. Ambitious ball here. Okafor looking to run onto it. And that's going to be a goal kick. Paredes. Simeone. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's got away. De Paul. Otamendi. The most accurate pass. It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi. Paredes. McAllister. Senesi forwards and with intent. Alvedi. Played into space out wide. And the finish! He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
Switzerland are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Acuna. He's in plenty of space here. Simeone. Played in with purpose. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Zakaria. Zakaria, that's a delicate pass. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Alvarez, over to the left. In again. And it's corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. Alvarez, McAllister. Paredes chips it through. Zakaria getting this one clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina.
And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. There will be a throw-in. Rodriguez aim forwards. Okafor, now he's off and running. And it's played forward. Romero. Paredes. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Freuler. Zakaria. Acuna gets over and intercepts. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the middle. Otamendi attempts a clearance. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Simeone, now he's got space here. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a throw. Paredes. Senesi. McAllister. Romero, gently done. Akanji. Okafor. And it's Xhaka. Akanji. Zakaria. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Romero. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Zakaria. Moved on forwards. Zakaria. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. And here's Embolo. Embolo played out towards the right wing. McAllister gets good distance on it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That has put paid to that. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. Simeone. That's tidy. Cross goes in there. No, that's too long. Freuler. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
De Paul. McAllister, aim forwards. And it's McAllister. Vidmar wins the duel this time. Paredes. Romero. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's gone for a throw-in. De Paul. Messi. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to get it away. No way through there. Freuler. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Acuna looking to hit the byline here. He's in space and looking for options. And that was very necessary. McAllister. Acuna. Paredes. Messi. Paredes. Messi. Paredes. Messi. Romero. That is lovely. Time to deliver. Paredes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kanji clears it away. Acuna. Delivered with swing. And he won't reach that. Granit Xhaka. And that's a throw. And it's Messi. Out to the right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, smashing header! It's in! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor goes on a charge down the left. Proves too strong. Acuna. Senesi.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Simeone knocks it out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbolo. Mbolo laid out to the left flank. He can get that clear. McAllister. Otamendi. Up towards the front line. Rodriguez cuts out the pass. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. De Paul. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Romero. And here's Messi. Messi. McAllister. Paredes. Simeone. Paredes. Messi. De Paul. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. McAllister. Messi. Paredes. Messi. Played out to the right. Romero has it out wide and in space. Plays it in low. Romero cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, a throw in. De Paul. Paredes shifted upfield. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Xhaka. Okafor. Brilliantly cut out. McAllister. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Romero. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Firmly met.
Simeone, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well timed, excellent interception. Romero. De Paul. And it's Messi. Romero. Cleared away. De Paul. McAllister. That's an imaginative pass. That's an excellent interception. Rodriguez gets it clear. In by Messi. Messi clouts it too hard. Zakaria spread out to the left. Xhaka, who does have an assist to his name. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Romero. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Senesi forwards with intent. And it's Messi. Messi crossed into the middle. It'll be a throw-in. Acuna. McAllister.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's a Bolo.
Switzerland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Out to the right. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Paul.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Okafor. Xhaka.
Switzerland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a look and plays it forward. Freuler. There he goes, cross-field.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. Messi, now he's off and running. Okafor. Argentina must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Lofted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the left it goes. Back in once more.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Messi. Okafor. Akanji. Zakaria. That's really well manoeuvred. Freuler. And it's Mbolo. Mbolo head out towards the right wing. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. A corner it is then.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Driving on, a real charge here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Romero tries to clear.
Switzerland really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Senesi, nicely aimed pass. Just the goalkeeper's a bit, and the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Elvedi shifted upfield. Rodriguez. Rodriguez charging forward down that flank. Oh, surely!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Bolo. McAllister. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Argentina desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Romero. Nice control. The pull. Oh, good spread. Needs a quality cross. That's good play. Aimed in towards the centre. So that's it. It is all over. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, we're on the way. Senesi. McAllister. Otamendi. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. That's tidy. Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. McAllister gets good distance on it. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Elvedi tries to clear. Mbolo has got himself a free kick. That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. And here's Mbolo, and a chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Okafor just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Vidmar gets across to intercept that. Alvedi. Zakaria. Some good work on the right flank here. That's too far for anyone. Rodriguez gets over and intercepts. Acuna, he's gone direct here. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. And it's Rodriguez. Otamendi gets it away. Could move up a gear here. Romero, gently done. Cleared without complication. Acuna have it back and can go again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Freuler. Vidmar, aim forwards. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's good play. Played out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Rodriguez cuts out the pass. Okafor. Nice control. Time to deliver. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Romero. Oh, there's a probing ball. Switzerland going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Xhaka. Moved on forwards. Akanji.